Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pentagon Challenge. Big episode today. We're looking to secure yet another trophy here in our career. It's not quite the Champions League yet, and as FM23 grows ever closer, we are hoping that we are going to be getting closer to getting our first Champions League. Fingers crossed. It's not going to be in this episode, but hopefully in the next couple of episodes to come, here with Santos Laguna, we will achieve that. Let's get into it and let's see what's been going on. I think the schedule is the most logical place to start. Now, it's been a while. I've just been in Lisbon. Basically, I was away in Poland, not last weekend, the weekend before. And then, literally, I came back and then ended up flying to Lisbon again on the Thursday. Went to see Benfica. Aside from Gonçalo Ramos, they had a really good 18-year-old centre-half, Antonio Silva. Only 18, started, played the whole game, looked class. And they played Rio Ave. They won 4-2. And Rio Ave had a really exciting little central midfielder called Guga, who scored an absolute screamer in the second half. Really good game. Atmosphere was awesome. But it did mean that I couldn't get much more done on this. But what I was able to do before I went away was get everything ready to record for both this and for the Everton series. Now, I think it was... Now, I'll be honest with you, I can't really remember exactly when I last saw you. Was it around this Monterrey game? I can't remember. But you'll notice that since then, we've been pretty good. Now, what we did was, at this point, we changed the formation to a 4-3-3. And as you can see, we have won quite comfortably every game since then without conceding a goal. Daniel Jefferson has scored in 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 7 minutes. Lots of early goals in each of those consecutive games, which was really nice to see. The only downside is that Tyreek Mitchell picked up an injury and he has been out. But thankfully, we've not really let it slow us down. And it has meant that we have roared through to play Atlas Guadalajara in the final, two-legged final of the closing stage of the Liga MX. Now, if we win this, we're guaranteed CONCACAF Champions League football. And with the way we've been playing, to be honest with you, I don't see why we can't have a really strong showing in the CONCACAF next season, and hopefully win it. And then hopefully we can then move on and progress. So this is what the tactic is looking like now. It's really simple, to be honest with you. Simple 4-3-3. I saved it because I've been trying it in the Everton save as well. So I saved it as just this SL43, 4-3-3 for now. Because I thought, I'd try it with Everton, and it's worked okay. But it's dead simple. Not much in the way of instructions. Quite simple. No messing around. Keeping it quite straightforward. So that's where we're at the moment. So, I'm not going to fluff it out or drag it out. We're just going to go straight in with the game. Oh, yeah, we have had a couple of injuries. Raul Santillan, our main centre-half, ruptured his cruciate. So he has been out for quite some time, and he's going to be out for quite a considerable length of time still to go. And a couple of injuries and suspensions means that we can't really pick a full-strength team, which, you know what, isn't the end of the world, because the team we've got is still pretty good. What it does mean is that we just play Teda as a defensive fullback. We'll play him on support, and it just allows us to push Angel Lopez up. And that is it. We're not really going to change too much. This is basically the team we've been playing pretty much to start things off, and then we see how it goes after that. We're gonna push on, try and get this win. 2 legs. We can get a nice early advantage here in this first leg. It will bode really well for the second leg, and hopefully we get another trophy on our board. We're doing very well. Best defense, no complaints with that one. In terms of where we go after this, obviously we want to try and win this Champions League, so we're going to do another season. And like I said, this is going to probably see us through until like December time. So it does mean there's going to be some overlap between this and what we're doing on FM23. My plan for the beta save, however you want to pronounce it, is to probably do like a Juve, like a quick sort of 2-3 season tops to win the Champions League. Thank you, Nieto, because that was not on the script. If that had gone in, try and win the Champions League. Obviously, Juve are doing pretty poor right now in real life, so we'll see if we can reverse that and get them back up to where they used to be. And then long-term save, I've not decided yet. I am toying with the idea of streaming, but that will depend on how well like my sort of setup works for that, and how happy I am with the sort of quality, unlucky ragazzi, of the stream that I could provide. So it might be that if I can't get myself set up in time, I will just do another series. But if I can, I will consider streaming, and it will be very much like, how. Oh my gosh, he's at the other post now. He just needs to hit the bar before he scores now to complete the hat trick. It will be very much, we'll stream, and then I'll put the highlights up on the YouTube, basically the YouTube channel. It'll be Twitch most likely. I already have like a Twitch account for following streamers, so. And he scores this time with the aid of the post. Flippin' heck, ragazzi, you made that hard work, didn't you? But he scored. Jefferson with the assist, and that was 1-0. But yeah, the Everton one will be finished before FM23 runs out. Before FM23 comes out. We've just got into February on that one. I know if you've been watching that, I said I was going to do an episode sort of around late January, but you'll see why I haven't. Basically, we wanted to finish off the transfer window. We had a couple of big games that we were going to show on, but you'll see why we've decided to condense the January episode into basically what's going to be like 2 sort of late February and then 1 early March one. Nice. That's pretty terrible. That was a really terrible attempt at playing out from the back by Angulo. Don't want him to be doing that again, so I'll just put him as a regular central defender for now. Don't want him to be playing sloppy passes like that. I think, what I haven't showed you, and I will show you after this, is I have already done some transfer business ahead of next season, in the spirit of trying to condense down the non-native players. I've been going basically in for mostly Mexicans. I think I've got a couple of I might have like a Colombian or something like that joining, but I basically just focus primarily on signing some Mexican options. That was close. Just to give me a bit more flexibility, knowing that if some offers come in for, I think Angulo is Mexican, yeah, he is, but if a few offers come in for a few of our non-native players, we've got the flexibility because we've got some native options coming in. Nice, here's the chance for a counter. And Ragazzi has actually improvised quite well there. I thought he'd messed it up. We have slowed it down a little bit though, which is annoying. Nice, come on, where's the pass? Oh, there we go. We have hit the bar now, so we've hit both posts and we've hit the bar. Oh, that's a great ball. Unlucky. He was ambitious shooting from that angle, if you ask me. Just didn't want him getting booked, really. Because he is apparently 1 yellow card away from suspension. Now who will bring on? We'll bring on Calderon. Jefferson, and he makes it 2-0. And that is the 28th goal of the season for a guy we signed for free, everyone. Signed him for free. And he has been immense this season for us. No coincidence that our form did dip when he was injured at the start of sort of February time. Really important that we keep this 2-0. I'd love to be able to take this to just a nice, clear, clean 2-0 home. I would prioritise the clean sheet over another goal, to be honest with you. Final change to be made. I think that's going to be it, everyone. 2-0. 2-0. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. So as promised, everyone, yep, the 3 little signings that we're doing, and this was with existing transfer budget that we had. So this doesn't even take into account any transfer budget we're going to get next season. So we've got Christian Razzo coming in, or Razzo. He's a centre-half, just purely a defensive option. He's pacey at the back. He can play on the right if needed as well. Basically, he can kind of theoretically play anywhere, but he's unlikely to play on the left because he's not very good on his left foot. We've also got Miguel Cruz, who can play on the left-hand side if needed. Again, just another cheap Mexican centre-half. Hopefully will be another good option for us. And then we've got Nicolas Gomez, a Colombian defensive midfielder who can play at centre-half if needed, but also looks like he would be a pretty good destroyer. It would probably see us changing the deep-lying playmaker role that Emiliano Martinez is currently playing for us in this number 6 role, because, what's his name, Gomez, just does not have that ability to play the pass, but he can certainly get his foot in and win the ball. Now, one thing I hadn't quite realised is not only has Jefferson got 28 goals, he's also got 13 assists. 41 goal contributions in, 51 appearances, 42 starts. Unreal. Like I said, everyone, he cost us nothing. Now, one thing I am going to do, because we've got a very short turnaround before we play the second game, is just give everyone a day, everyone who needs it, a day off. Because, yeah, this is the Thursday and we play the second leg of the final on the Sunday. I mean, we've not really got any reason to change, to be honest with you, other than one enforced change, which is Brandon Tede is out or Tede. I don't know how you pronounce it. Because he is away on international duty, so it just means that Maitland-Niles comes in at right back and Angel Lopez shifts over to left back. He is quite comfortable at playing at left back, as he is playing like an inverted wing back on that role, so we're just going to play him like that. And otherwise, it's as is. Daniel Jefferson, if he scores, I think, if he gets a hat-trick in this game, he will break 2 records for the club. It's to do with, it's like number of goals in the league, and I think number of goals in all competitions or something. And he just needs 2, I think, to equal both. So we're going to try and get him his hat-trick if we can. Yeah, also we've gone 7 games without conceding, which is a new club record as well. So here's hoping we can maintain all of those little niches and runs, and hopefully come home with the trophy. Be nice. I mean, I'm assuming, I don't see why it wouldn't be a trophy. This seems weird because you get point accumulations and stuff, but it's it's the final. You set the bar. It's the final, so surely outcome of this is a trophy, and it's not going to take us a final against the Apertura stage and the Closara stage of Cruz Azul and then us. I'm assuming not. Doesn't seem to be anything mentioned in the rules about it. Nice. Lovely football. Hit the post again. That's 5 times across the 2 games we've hit the post without getting the goal, because obviously the first goal and last one hit the inside of the post and went in. Would love a goal before half time just to sort of give us control of this tie, really. Nice. Not so nice. Blocked, and that should be away. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely long ball. It's inside of the post. That's 3 times we hit the post in this half alone. Wow. Oh, that's nice and composed. I like that. Not just smashing it long, bringing it down and taking time. Miljevic just hit the bar. 4th time in this half that we've seen, anyway, that we've hit the bar. He's done well since moving out onto the left, to be fair. I thought he might, he might not be as effective. But yeah, needless to say, he's done a very, very good job. Nice. Pretty awful. Nah. Oh, come on, don't do this. And just like that, it's 2-2 inside the first 5 minutes of the second half. What even happened then? I feel like Nieto just dropped the ball. Yeah, he just drops the ball, basically. And just like that, it's just completely turned on its head. I mean, it's not. It's just 2-2, but, But if we keep doing the same, eventually one of those shots is going to go in. You only hit the woodwork so many times. No, I don't want that. I just want to make some subs. Seriously, come on, that's better. Right, come on. Nice. What? Yeah, that's fine. We will take him off. And I will have to take off Miljevic as well. Guerra's not fully fit, or Quara, but I'm going to have to bring him on. Nice. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Yes. Why? Just shoot. We've hit the post again. Again. He's not the player I want going forward, to be fair. I'm going to try him as an inverted wing back and see if that helps bring more players into play. What is that? That's why you're supposed to be... That's why I didn't want you as the attacking fullback, and that's garbage. I feel like it's fated. Oh. And he scores. We'll cancel that. I felt like, we'll just have to bring George Hurst on and he'll do the job. But Daniel Jefferson has finally put the ball in the back of the net in the 85th minute. And he is knackered. So we're going to give George a run out. Yes, boys. Need something a bit more upbeat. It's quite a nice chilled little party vibe. And there's another trophy to add to our collection. The Liga MX Torneo Closara, second stage of the league. We got the win. Just about saved it going to extra time. Wow. One bit of sad news, though, was that Swindon, on the last day of the season, got relegated, everyone. Huddersfield stayed up, but Swindon got relegated from the Championship on the last day of the season. It looked for a while like they might stay up, but unfortunately they've gone down, and it's going to be interesting to see how they pick themselves up, really. We'll, like Darren Evans, who has developed relatively nicely, to be fair. See if he can help keep them up, help get them back up. Abasele is wanting to leave because of the relegation. That's going to be the issue. It is them keeping hold of their players, to be fair. Mark Wilson was someone we signed where he looked really, really good. It's whether he's going to stay, or whether he's actually developed in the way that they were hoping he will do, to be fair. But yeah, shame for Swindon. In terms of Malmö, I think as we touched on last time, they lost. So they lost the league on like the last 2 days. They are currently winning just about the league. They haven't lost yet, though, which is nice to see. Troy Parrott's still doing the job by the looks of things, but they will be dropping into European football, I think. And then in terms of Partizan, let's see. They just about stayed up, I think. Did they just about stay up on like... Oof, they did. They just about stayed up in the top flight. Well done to them. And then in terms of our other clubs, we've got Hebe, who I think did get relegated. Yeah, they got relegated. And Persic also have been relegated as well. Ah, dear. But we pushed on since then, unfortunately. It's not our fault if they have dipped. So yeah, my next sort of plan, guys, is I'll do the next Everton episode. I'll try and get that out in the next couple of days for you. Like I said, sort of we're in like late Feb now, I think. So we've only got a few months left. Obviously, the goal is Champions League. So yeah, we had quite a big January, and a few sort of players left who you might be surprised of, especially when we've changed our tactic a little bit. You might sort of think, oh, why has he done that? And you'll see why. You will see why. But yeah, we've got a lot to touch on, a lot to look into. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the episode today, everyone. Obviously, another title under the belt. I do expect that we might get some interest in our services over the summer. But we're going to have to stay strong and persist here because we've got to try and get that CONCACAF Champions League, haven't we, everyone? Just in time for the season review. Actually, go on, let's see what goal of the season was. Let's see how they backed some of our moves. Daniel Jefferson, of course, they're going to be happy with that. Santillan, moderately happy with, probably because he got injured, to be fair. Happy with Angel Lopez. Happy with Milijevic. Nieto, they should be happy with that because he is surely going to be worth a decent... not worth as much as I would have thought he would have been by now, to be fair. But you know what, we'll take that. George Hurst. What did they say? C+ for George Hurst. Yay. Iniestra, Oaxaca. Yeah, Maitland-Niles. Very happy with. He is probably going to leave. He wants to go. In fact, is he leaving? No. But he wants to go, so I'm happy to sell him because it'll free up a space for us. I can't imagine them being that fussed on the Quara deal, yeah. But we might look to sell him, to be fair, because he's not been great and he's non-native. I don't know why they're unhappy with this. It's a bit of a no-brainer because he's decent-ish. Good option to play out on the wide or through the middle. He's Mexican and we've got a decent little cheap release option to buy clause in. But anyway, let's see, what was the goal of the season? It was Gavea. Oh, we've already seen that one. It's where he smashes it in from the edge of the box. Anything else? Finances. No, we're not interested in that. Jefferson obviously sold the most kits. Most tops. He was inspired. Anything of interest here? Probably not really, no. Yeah, we're happy with that, everyone. We're happy. That's the 20 clean sheets by Nieto is a new record. Anything else? Any other records we've got? They're delighted because we're 4 years ahead of schedule of winning the pace of the Liga MX. Obviously, next season it would be nice to try and win both. That would be an amazing achievement, I think, if we can win both. Let's see. I'm just trying to see. I probably can't vote for myself, can I? Can I vote for myself? I can vote for myself, everyone. I voted for myself. None of ours. I didn't think it would be. But anyway. Oh, right, everyone. I shall see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Take care. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.